Hello, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pragati Mishra and I am from Uttar Pradesh. My dear friends, through this channel I am sharing my English speaking journey. Yes, I was a beginner English speaker when I created this channel and I am feeling my confidence had little grown up. Okay, and while speaking any language, the most important thing is confidence. Okay, so hey, my dear friends, it's 4 p.m. in evening, okay, and I'm recording this video. So in my today's video, I'm gonna share a very important learning, which is regarding to introduce yourself. Okay, my dear friends, while introducing, we hesitate a lot because at that time we meet with strangers, okay, and it is actually like judging a book by its cover, the first impression we make. And to speak in native language it is easy, but if your native language is not English, then at that time we must have some knowledge, and which I learned, here I am sharing. So while introducing, we all know how to introduce since we when we were in our class 1, at that time teacher has taught us. But my dear friends, but nowadays we have to update something. Some new versions are also available, but I'm not going to talk about the introduction in detail, but there are basically different types of introductions. Okay, when we met with some strangers, at that time we instantly starts a small talks. Okay, those are very casual. At that time we should not react like a rude persons. Okay, at that time we speak like actually we are sensitive and responding aware, but at the same time we should not speak more or to sound rude. So my dear friends, if someone started a small talk, is basically to talk about the outside. Okay, out weather is like that. For example, someone says the weather is quite good, or then at that time we may reply like yes, it's very nice and the weather is great lately. We can reply like that, and then we can start. So after completing this, you can then instantly start next question. What do you do for a living, or what do you do for work? It might sound rude to some community, but personally I believe it's normal to ask anyone. Yeah, don't ask for money, okay, and don't talk about their money or salary, but normally you can start or conversation with his or her work. For example, what do you do as a part time, or what's your interest, like this. So this was a casual talk with any stranger, like this. But in fact, when we say introduction, it's also always comes in our mind to speak about the names, location, etc. Yeah, it's right, but it comes in a very peaceful manner. For example, when we meet with the new people, at the same time we ask or them they ask questions. Casually we can say what's up, what's your name. No, casually you can say hey, what's your name, what's up, like this. In American accent, instead of saying hey and hello, they say yeah, yo, yeah, it's yo, sup, what's up, like this, sup. So you can say your sup, but it's Indian culture, then you can use simply hey, what's your name? What's up, like this. So but if it's professional place or in your office, then you can say good evening, good afternoon, like this. Then you can start what's your name, meeting with a client, like this. What's your name, good evening, what's your name, like this. So after this you can say where are you from? Originally, where are you from? In reply, if someone has asked to you, then you can say I am living. If you had moved from a place here, then you can say like I have been living here for 10 years, 12 years, 5 years, since the year. You can mention year also. So I have been living here for 10 years, since 2016, like this. So my dear friends, this was the two basic question we. Now after completing the basic question and answer, you can simply say nice to meet you, pleasure to meet you, like this. And in reply, one can say the pleasure is mine, like this. But if you are in professional place like in your office, or you can say if you're meeting with the president, or you can say some celebrities, influencers, you can say that it's honor to meet you. Instead of this, you can say that the it's my privilege to meet you, like this. And saying this, it means we are completing the conversations. So meeting with someone starts with introduction, and introductions having different types. You might have heard about different types of introductions, but here I am talking about those introductions which we can put in our conversations while meeting with the strangers. We can start a conversation like this. So, my dear friends, today I had tried to pronunciate every English word differently. And I know I had made some mistakes also, but if you had observed any mistake, then feel free to comment below. I read every comment if you are interested, otherwise, no worries. So, my dear friends, speaking with confidence is very important. And in our culture, I don't believe in only our culture, in every culture, the confidence, open body language, openly saying is very necessary. So, speak with confidence while introducing yourself while conversations. And the first impression is very important with anyone. So, keep your confidence with you. So my dear friends, let's stop here for today's video. We will meet in upcoming video. Till then, take care and please keep learning, keep moving forward. Bye bye.